Okay, so we have the Christmas family. I'm Lindsey Wood. This is nursing 334. So here we have the family composition. The family is from Georgia. The mom is originally from Denham Springs. Dad is originally from Dothan, Alabama. And they value health, fitness, and their family motto is passion, purpose, and positivity. Based on Friedman's family assessment model, Friedman really said that a family is made up of subsystems with a focus on roles, values, communication, and power. This family is made up of three individuals. The mom will call Elise, the dad will call Austin, and the daughter will call Kate. The mom is 29, the dad is 27, the daughter is 9 months. The couple is married, and the daughter is single. The mom is a dietitian and a church leader and a fitness instructor. They both have bachelors, and the dad is a youth pastor. So this is a genogram of the family. On the left is the mom's parents. So the dad is 53, the mom is 52. They have two daughters, E and R. Elise is 29, R is 24, and they have a brother who is 23. On the right is the dad's family. His dad and mom are both 52. The oldest child is a girl. She's 29. Austin is 27. And the youngest daughter is 23. And then E and A came together and they made K, and she is 9 months old. So here is the eco map of the family. Everything that was discussed during the interview had a positive relationship. They're very involved in their church. They have small groups which they attend and which they lead. They work. They have a positive environment at their work and relationships there. They have a positive relationship with their immediate and extended family. They're very involved in their community. They value health, and they have positive relationships with their friends. So this assessment of their home, although it's in Georgia, I've personally been there and witnessed. It's a brand new home. They're the first family to live in it. It's composed of brick and siding. It is on a big corner lot. It is not fenced in, so you walk out the back door, you walk out the front door, you are in their yard, and there's no barrier that separates it from the street. There are sidewalks. There is 3 beds, 2.5 baths. The structure of this house and the layout, the only thing that's on the bottom floor is the kitchen, the dining, and the living room, and the half bath. Everything else is upstairs. There's an office area with a little nook, and the safety hazards are identified. Although they're not really effective right now, they could potentially be in the future. Is that the house has not yet been childproofed because she's only 8.5 months old, and so they have not like put locks on the cabinets or anything like that. Their mission statement is they really focus on passion, purpose, and positivity. They do everything with passion, for purpose, and with positivity. Based on Duvall's 8 stages of development, they basically say that a family travels through stages as they develop, and based off of where this family is in life right now, they fall into stage 3. They're childbearing adults. They just had a baby 8.5 months ago, and so they're welcoming new members into their family. Roles are changing, schedules are changing, finances are changing, and duties and obligations to the baby and to one another are being adjusted. Communication patterns identified in the interview. Both the mom and the dad are functional senders and receivers. They really value transparency. They really value effective communication because they believe that in order to live out their motto, communication is key, and when communication is broken, that's when issues may arise. So as functional senders, they both are clear, concise, they're receptive, and they effectively communicate. That's whether it's verbal, nonverbal, through body language. They really value really expressing themselves clearly, and they believe that that is the most effective way to send a message. And then on the other end, they're both functional receivers. They listen intently, and with open ears. They're very receptive of what one another has to say. They accept feedback. This comes along with, just how they are as Christians. They value constructive criticism, and they validate communication. And that is basically just meeting each other where they are, in the stage that they're in currently. And this just means that they acknowledge each other's feelings, like, I see you, I see where you're coming from. And so they just value how each other is feeling. Power base and overall continuum. The mom and dad both have referent power. So this is that they are role models for their children. This comes along with their Christianity. And so they believe that as Christians, they are Christ-like, and they value and they display this for their daughter to see. Although she's 8.5 months old, she picks up on things, and so she really can look up to them as role models now and in the future. The daughter she has reward power, so she wants to do good because they reward her, and so that's how she establishes power. And they are an egalitarian family. They really do share responsibilities equally, and they are really good about balancing. Like, they both cook, they both clean, they both share roles. Now some, might be doing some more than others. That's not necessarily on purpose, but that it just falls that way. And they really do try and share the roles equally. The role structure. So they both share roles equally, like previously discussed in the last slide. They both keep up with housekeeping. They both tend to the child, change diapers, feedings. They both do those roles. They're encouragers. I think the primary difference that was displayed in the interview was that the dad is the primary provider because he is the breadwinner. So he brings in the primary source of income. Although the other tasks, formal and informal, tend to be equal amongst the mom and the dad. Their family values. So they value passion, purpose, and positivity. They believe that these are essential when raising their daughter because they want to raise someone. As we established earlier, through their referent power, they're role models to their daughter. And they really want to establish and raise her in a Christian home where they value Jesus Christ as their Savior. And they believe that these line up with the Bible, and that they want to raise her in a home that she does everything with passion, that she does everything with purpose and on purpose and for a purpose, and that she does everything with positivity, because they believe that when you're positive, that you see fruit out of whatever you're doing, and that your overall outcome of whatever you're trying to accomplish is done with goodness and positivity. Healthcare. They have easy access to healthcare. They live within 5 minutes of an urgent care and a hospital, so within 5 minutes they can get to where they're at, wherever they need to go to access healthcare. They're very active, so this is great because it reduces possible trips to the hospital or the doctor, because an active lifestyle is overall good for your health. They always are on time with their annual wellness exams, dental and vision. They never miss a beat with this. They always make those exams. They carry health insurance, so this is great because they don't have to pay out of pocket, and a big huge portion of their doctor's office visits or hospital stays are covered by insurance, and them nor their family have any known health issues. There were no past, present, or future stressors identified during the interview. However, we did discuss that if stressors were to arise, the way that they cope is through encouragement and support. They really lean in on family, they lean in on friends, they lean in on church. members, and because they spend most of their time at church, given that they both work there, that is a primary source of the people they lean on, and so that's ways that they cope. Actual nursing diagnosis, caregiver role strain related to increased responsibilities and obligations as a caretaker. We know that bringing in new humans into the world may not intentionally cause a strain on the family, but can just do so just because of the new obligations and the shifting of the roles and responsibilities. So, our goal for them is that the parents will find coping mechanisms as stressors arise and that they don't wait too late. So, interventions are to encourage involvement of other family members, participate in support groups, evaluate and act on stressors as they arise. Risk for nursing diagnoses, these are going to be really um, relevant and important as the child ages. However, it could potentially be relevant now because she's beginning to crawl. So there's a risk for poisoning related to ingestion or inhalation of lead. So our goal for these parents is that we want to monitor the child daily and limit her access to lead containing products. So don't let her near paint. We want to child-proof the home, and then we want to encourage intervention. So remove the lead containing products from the home, partially, if not completely, if that can be done. Educate parents on lead poisoning prevention, and then reduce overall lead exposure. And these are my sources. So if you have any questions, just let me know.